So Operation Black Love was a failure.
I just wanna make you feel better.
Nobody went on a second date. Nobody's getting married. Nobody's in a relationship. And doggone Chinamaram talking about he don't even want to date black girls exclusively after this experience.
I'm now a little bit more open because it is Minnesota. To be more to open it up to like POC, to be honest.
What the heck? Man, I learned so much in this experience. I really thought it was easy. I thought it was easy to find love and fall in love and get married and have a life, but it's actually not. To be honest, coming into this experience, I was completely unsympathetic to the male experience. I'm like, these men not serious. These men not trying to take these girls out. These men, da da da. I definitely have a different perspective now. I am more empathetic to the male experience because I do think women are shallow. I think women are shallow, and I think women can get caught up in things that are not the most important. He mentioned in the video about Pop the Balloon and how people on Pop the Balloon will cut a man off because of the way his pants look. And I think that a lot of times we will look at a guy and be like, nah, he don't dress right. Nah, I don't like his hair. Nah, I don't like his outfit. All these things are changeable, but what's most important is the character of a person. And coming out of these dates, I feel like Shirley and Kiki both appreciated Chinamaram's character, though neither one of them had maybe that initial spark, like, oh my God, this is exactly who I want to be with. But until you know somebody, how can you even know if you want to be with them or not? But I am more empathetic to men having to deal with women who can potentially be shallow. Or I'm not gonna say shallow. I can be empathetic to men who deal with women who maybe have focus or put higher emphasis on things that are not that important. I think women may put higher emphasis on aesthetic, look, how people come off versus how they actually are in character. And I think that the most important thing from my experience is that you are in a relationship with a person who you trust their character. You think they're a good person. To me, that's like the ultimate number one thing. But I do respect Shirley's choice to be like, no, this man is not strong enough in his faith for me, especially when you're a Christian. Like, there's a thing about Christianity having a man who can lead you in faith. But the Bible does also talk about if you're in a relationship with a man who isn't strong in his faith, then you as a wife can lead him and help him to be stronger in the faith. So I mean, there's two sides to that. But again, I respect if you don't want that, I get it. But I do not think it's the end all be all, especially if a person is Christian. If they're a totally different faith, absolutely. But like, Christianity is so fluid in that, like, sometimes as a Christian, I'm super strong in my faith. Other times I maybe forget to read my Bible for a couple of weeks, months, or like I'm not as strong. So I feel like that ebb and flow comes with life. And I personally, I feel like I would at least still be his friend. I wouldn't cut him off, but they not even trying to talk. So I get it. I do think, people have, when you have options, when you have a lot of options, you can be like, yeah, if you don't meet this one thing, you're cut off, you're done. And so, I mean, that's the reality of living in the digital age, is that you can be in a relationship with somebody who lives in Florida and y'all can talk every single day and it'll feel like you're in the same state. But I feel like maybe in the past, people didn't have as many options. So you didn't cut people off for the same type of reasons. I do feel bad for Kiki. The thing is, do people want honesty or not? You want people to be honest or not? And maybe there's a balance to just, maybe you don't have to say everything you're thinking, but Kiki really enjoyed her time with Chinamaram, but that boy, he just felt played. He felt played and he just couldn't get past the feeling played part. Like, she was just very honest, like, you're not my type, but I'm willing to learn more about you. But I don't think he could see past that. So when they were trying to set up their second date, he's like not having it at all. He's like, no, I don't need to find time for this. I'm not going to the sauna. I don't, no. He's over it. So I don't know if they're going to go on a second date. If he can get past, the thing is, men can be prideful. And when you hurt their pride, it's like, it's hard to get back. It's hard to get back. So I don't know if they're going to go on a second date, but I'm so happy to all this point. I'm so happy that Kiki was like, she went into it thinking, I want something very specific. I have a certain experience that I'm used to. I kind of know what I want. I know, but then she was open to exploring a completely different person and learning more about him. And it opened her up to just different different types of men, and it changed her perspective about dating and men in general. Like, that's what I'm appreciative of. I love that she had that experience. I'm so team him because I think he's a really good guy. Like, he has a job, he likes black women, he has hobbies, like he does unique things like salsa dancing. So I think that he really is a good guy, and I think that both Shirley and Kiki are great girls as well. So I'm like, in my mind, they're all nice people. They're all great people. They all have jobs. They all have a desire to find love and be in a relationship. This, to me, should have worked. We should have left this experience with somebody in a relationship. I gave it 2 weeks. I'm like, we just need to let it marinate, let it simmer. No, it didn't work. I'm still weak. That boy said, I'm not dating black women exclusively anymore. I'm opening up to POC. POC! This is not the point. This is not what I was looking for with this experiment. Oh, Jesus. But should we do it again? Should we try again? I think that people left this experience with a more open mind than how they came in. So if you know somebody who needs their mind opened, who needs to experience somebody that maybe they typically would not date, and they're black. I love POC. I love POC. I'm black. My friends are black. My family's black. I want my people to find their people. But if you know somebody who's interested, send them my way. Send me a DM. Maybe we can hook them up. Yeah. This is crazy. I enjoyed it, though. It was very entertaining for me. And I appreciate you for listening in and following the madness. We'll see you next time.